everyone, so we're just going to jump into the tutorial, and my eyelids and eyebrows are already done and primed and prepped. So we're going to first start off with Scotch tape, and we're going to place the Scotch tape from the bottom lower lash line all the way up to the tail of our brow, and this is just going to create a nice sharp line when placing our eyeshadows. You want to definitely make sure that they're even because you don't want one higher than the other because then it's going to look weird. So this is the eyeshadow palette that I created myself, but the first shade that we're actually going to go into is called Unexpected from Makeup Geek, and this is going to be our first shade that we put into our crease. Now the next shade that we're going to go in with is called Country Girl, and I'm going to place this just slightly lower than the first shade, and I'm going to run that into my crease doing windshield wiper motions, and I'm going to keep building it up to the intensity that I want. We're going to use Vintage from Makeup Geek, and this is going to be our all over lid shade, and I'm using an M443 from Morphe, and I'm just going to pack this on all over the lid and then blend it up into the crease, and I'm going to keep doing that until I get it to the intensity that I want as well. Now we're going to take a clean blending brush with no additional product, and we're just going to blend out those edges. To darken up the look just slightly, I'm going to take Americano from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to focus this color on the outer V of the eye closest to the tape, and I'm just going to blend it inwards and slightly into the crease to create more depth. And of course, you just want to blend out the edges one more time so there are no harsh lines. Now we're going to remove the tape, and then you have your nice sharp line. This is great also for when you do winged liner. It acts as a great guide. And then we're going to move on to the brow bone. I'm just using Vanilla Bean from Makeup Geek just to highlight the brow bone before we move on to our winged liner and lashes, which I do off camera because they take me a million years, like I always say. Moving on to the face. So first we're going to prime with our Maybelline Master Prime in Blur and Smooth. And then we're going to go in with the Infallible Pro Glow in the shade 203. And I really do love this foundation. It is a great one from the drugstore. It gives you a nice natural glow, it's full coverage, and it does last all day. My favorite way to apply this foundation is with a damp beauty blender. Now these products that I'm going to use for concealer and correcting are not from the drugstore or very affordable, but I have to use them. They're like my holy grail. So I'm using the Urban Decay Color Corrector in Peach, and then I'm going in with the Urban Decay Weightless Concealer. There's just not a drugstore concealer that I'm absolutely in love with, so I just had to use this one, so don't hate me. But I'm just going to apply that and then blend it out with my damp sponge. Now to set the concealer in place, I did use the RCMA No Color Powder, which I absolutely love, and it's especially great for people with drier skin types. It doesn't make your concealer or foundation look very cakey, so I highly recommend picking that up. So I'm just going to place that underneath my eyes and then lightly dust it all over the face to set everything in place and so it doesn't move throughout the day. And then when I did my eyebrows, I actually forgot to set them, so I'm just going in with the Loreal Brow Styler, and it's a tinted brow gel, and it's just going to add a little more color and then just keep your eyebrows in place all day. To bronze up the skin, I'm going to use Makeup Geek Bad Habit, and I'm just going to place this all over the forehead and on my temples, on my cheeks, and around my jawline and down my neck. I'm not really contouring today, I'm just bronzing up the skin because I just want a nice natural glow. blush, I'm going to use the Morphe 9N blush palette. I love this palette because you get 9 blushes, and I think the palette's like 20 bucks, and you have all different tones, which is great for all different kinds of looks. So for today, I'm going to go in with this shade here, and I'm just going to place that on my cheeks and blend it into my bronzer. For my highlight, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. I know it's not drugstore either or affordable like most products, but I don't have a good one. So if you guys recommend any good drugstore or affordable highlights, please let me know and comment below and I'll check them out. But I'm just going to highlight the tops of my cheeks, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my forehead. And then this little guy I got here is the Verna Mona, I think it's called. It's the color switch. It's really cool. Basically what it does is it cleans your brushes in between colors. All you have to do is just take your brush and swirl it in there and it'll remove any shadow that you had previous on there. So I really like it and it comes very handy. So basically what I did is I'm just defining the lower lash line with that vintage shade, and then I go in with a pencil brush and I'm just smoking it out with the Country Girl color. And now I'm going to coat my bottom lashes with the Loreal Telescopic. And then we're going to go in with a liner. I didn't want to do a nude liner, so I went in with Makeup Geek Color Eyeliner Pencil in Orchid. Once that's done, then I always go in with a duo fiber brush and I just blend everything together so everything is nice and seamless. And I just use the duo fiber brush from Sigma. I'll list it down below along with all the other products that I use.
There's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl. So I can...
Now, last step is our lips. So for lips, first I'm going to line them with the NYX lip liner in the shade Mauve, if I can find it. There it is. And after that, then I'm going to use the ColourPop Lippy Stick in Aquarius, which was in collab with Kathleen Lights. And this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to apply that right on top. So I wanted my lips to be a little more glossy and shiny, so I went in with the Jouer Lip Topper in Skinny Dip, and I love how it came out with this on top. It just gives it a nice glossy look, and once you do that, then your look is complete. And this is the final look. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on any future videos. Thank you always for watching and supporting me, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.
I can see you and I way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right.